归墟一旦开启，四界将重归混沌。
便是混沌重启，四界不复，儿臣的剑锋永不下。
After the two sisters settled in the beast realm, Chao Feng and Yu Qin decided to open a guild together. They were living happily in the beast realm. However, the happy times did not last long, as shortly after, Qingkui and Yetan's hidden identities were exposed. They were actually the Genoderma flowers, who had the ability to open Guikshu and destroy all four realms. The Void King and King of the Heavenly Realms found out about this and decided to kill the twin sisters. The Void King and the King of the Heavenly Realm decided to threaten the annihilation of the human world, including their father's life, if the sisters continued to hide. Left with no choice, Yetan and Qingkui went to the Heavenly Realm to meet them. Their original intention was to negotiate with the two kings, as they had no ill intentions to open Guikshu. However, King Li said that they had no power to negotiate. The sisters drained the life of the generals and demonstrated their power. Yu Qin's mother, brother, sister, and the three deities ended up defending them. Unfortunately, their hope was shattered when King Li and the Heavenly Emperor refused to negotiate and decided to go to war with the sisters and their sons. As Yu Qin, Chao Feng, and Yetan were tied up, Qingkui once again tried to make a deal with both kings. She agreed to commit suicide if the kings allowed Yetan and Chao Feng to be released and left alone. Yetan was deeply conflicted, saying that she should be the one who dies instead. If Qingkui died, Yetan would no longer have the power to open Guishu and endanger the four realms. King Li then said that Yetan would still have the ability to absorb turbid air, endangering the Void Realm. However, Qingkui convinced him that if she died, Yetan would no longer possess that power. She'd be immortal. Both kings then agreed to free Yetan. She then asked all of the soldiers on the site to be the witness of what happened that day. Qingkui then said she wanted to be sisters with Yetan again in the next life. She said goodbye to Chao Feng, thanking him for his company, and kill herself. After losing her best friend, her sister, and her husband, she is filled with the need for revenge. It is shown that she returned to the mortal realm for a while and cried in her father's arms. She bid her father goodbye before executing her plans. With Chao Feng, Hu Sui, and Chao Feng's mother, the three then set to the Void Realm for revenge. In the trailer, it is also shown that Chao Feng is thrown into the prison in the Void Realm. Yetan left to save him with Hu Sui by her side and kill the person who killed Man by using her power of absorbing turbid air. It is also shown that Yetan is still deeply saddened by her best friend's death. Together with all of her friends, Yetan barged into the throne room of the Void Realm. The Void King couldn't believe it, but then she easily killed all of his soldiers in the room along with the Empress, using her power. The king regretted not killing Yetan when he had the chance before, but Yetan only said that they were the ones who forced her to resort to violence. If they had not killed her sister, she would not have done any of this. Her actions are driven solely by a need for revenge. After the Void King was dead, Yetan became the Void Queen. Even so, in the Void Realm, the only things left with Yetan are her hallucination of her sister and the star that Yu Qin gave her. On the other hand, after the battle, King of Heavenly Realm wiped Yu Qin's memories, leaving him as a shell of himself without his desires and any memories of Yetan. The three masters, his mother and his siblings want him to remember. His sister copied Yetan's antics when she first went to the Heavenly Realm by wearing a garter on her head.
天界 从没有像你这般荒唐之人，竟把族事充作法事，你在自得什么？
The three masters also manipulated the weather. All of their actions didn't help. Without his memories, Yetan and Yuqin are destined to fight each other. Unlike the past, this time they fight as enemies. It is only when Yuqin saw the stars that he gave Yetan that he remembers her. Yuqin then visit her in the Void Realm to meet her. However, in the trailer, it is shown that with Yuqin on her side, she fought the Heavenly Emperor. Afterwards, there was another change in Guishu, and with all of their friends supporting them, Yetan and Yuqin fought side by side. Yuqin protected her, but Yetan pushed him away. Even though he wanted to protect her, Yetan knew that she was the one who can save him and everyone else. She sacrificed herself for the world and burst into pieces.